It's just a little update on my Zaku 2.0 1/100 scale master grade work in progress. I decided not to go with the every little step of the way, putting every little piece together. I just decided to show you guys what I've done halfway through doing it, and I figured that'll be more interesting and entertaining than doing every little step of the way. This is the foot right here without all the armor on it. A couple things that I did was, you see these little hydraulic presses right here. They actually, let me get down here. I got the tripod in use for something else right now, so that you can see that it bends one way, it extends and contracts. Oh, that's actually his foot you're seeing. See? It extends. I had to paint those pieces. Usually they're actually metal, but on this I had to actually paint them myself. So, yep. And then you got up here behind this little metal plate right here, I painted that copper with my airbrush. First I painted it black, then I painted it chrome, and then I painted it copper, but unfortunately there are a couple pieces right there where it decided to scrape off a little bit because it's such a tight fit. But you won't really see too much of that because the piece that goes over it. But with the pieces that do go over it, I'm going to cut away from them and show as like damaged areas where you can see underneath, like you'll see through the armor on that part. And then on here on this side of the leg, I put a hole, and I don't know if you can see that, but on the inside right there, I painted that little piece right there silver, as opposed to the piece where I didn't paint silver over here, but that's going to be covered up, you won't be able to see it. But you can see through that, I put a hole in there, and then with the armor piece that slides over top, I'm going to put an even a little bit larger hole on top of that. That way it looks like it's been an explosion or something, and then I'll put some like weathering on that. Here are the arms right here. I didn't do anything special to them or anything. I was considering just going through and painting all the little different pieces in here, and same with the legs, but I decided it's no point. It's just a waste of effort and money because the paint is kind of expensive, and it'd be a whole lot of detail doing all these little bits in there just to cover them up with armor, and I really don't think anybody would ever take my armor off to see it, so yeah, whatever. The articulation on the arms is actually very good. It's hard to do it with one hand. Yep, there we go. See, they bend all the way. Same with the legs, they bend very well as well. And you see right here on the leg, there's also a little hydraulic area right there that pulls out. See? Painted all that, so I don't want to bend it too much. It may mess with the coating. Alright, those are both the arms right there, the little shoulder bits right there to put the shield on. This is the head right here. I haven't used any stickers yet. That eyepiece, I painted it red. I just took the brightest red that I had and then just painted it, and no complaints. See, I painted all the armor pieces or all the internal skeleton pieces in a gunmetal color. That way it looks more metallic. I used gunmetal and the chrome and then some copper just to make it look more realistic. And what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to use the smooth dome head, not the one with one of the horns or anything. I'm going to put like a cut in there to expose some of that stuff. And one cool thing about this, I don't know if I can do it with one hand or not, but if you turn the neck, the eye joint will move. Just a little bit right there. Yeah, but if you turn the neck, if you turn the head, the eye will actually move from side to side because it's got like some sort of a mechanism in there that turns it. And then onto the chest. I painted the chest piece black. I was going to paint it gray, but I figured that I'm going to go with like a really dark green for the parts that I was going to paint black. And underneath here, you have the cockpit. See? He's in there in the cockpit just hiding out. You can't see very much of him, but you can actually open up the other side over here. And there's nothing in there, but there's actually a lever on the back right here that you can turn that. And he will actually switch places. See, now he's on the other side. Not all the way though, because I don't want him to get stuck. I'm just used to him being on the right side, or on his left side. And as far as the arms go right here, the shoulder joints, these are pretty good as well. It's actually really interesting how they move, because you can bend these forward. See, there's a joint right here and there's a joint right there. If you were to move the arms forward, then yeah, and that will slide. See how it's like moving around? It's on two different joints right there. If you move it back, it slides back into place. And then the waist part here, I put a bit too much effort into that, painting the different inside pieces and whatnot, just for that to be covered up by a piece of green. But I think I'll do some sort of battle damage to that so that you can see through it, cut pieces out and whatnot. But yep, that's all that I have so far, and it's probably going to take me a little while to finish this kit up. But that's good, because it's quite an expensive kit. I'll see you guys later.